Hey guys, ZX9 Green here. Just did another maintenance item on my 2015 Ford F150 with the 2.7 EcoBoost, and it's got four-wheel drive. So I was the original owner, and I've never serviced the transfer case, which is this piece right here. Right now the truck has 63,000 miles, so this was extra easy. This is the drain. It even says drain. And then the one right up there says fuel. Drains out. It takes 1.5 quarts. So 1.5 quarts won't make it overflow out of the top, but it gets it really close to the line. But that's what they said, 1.5. And so that was extra easy. I did it with my lube pump that I've showed on the other videos. That's how you can get it in there really easy. But I'll come over here and I'll show you what the fluid looked like when I got it out. Alright, so the fluid that goes in there is the Mercon LV. It's the same stuff that goes in the transmission, so I had some left over. But just to give you a little comparison of what it looked like, because I'm always curious, this is what came out of it with 63,000 miles. And you can see it was still quite red and looked good. It could have gone longer, but it was an easy change, so I'd recommend doing it anyway. But 60,000 looks pretty good. And just to give you a comparison, this was what came out of the same exact truck out of the transmission, and this was 61,000 miles, so it even had less, and it still was a lot darker. And then one more comparison, this was out of a different vehicle, but this was out of the transmission with 98,000 miles. So if you haven't done it at 60, I wouldn't be too worried, but I would definitely get it done sooner than later. And we'll just pour, just so we can get a idea of what each one of these looks like out of the bottle. So the first one's going to be the one I did today out of the transfer case. The next one's going to be out of the transmission. And this one will be out of a different transmission. So 63,000 miles out of the transfer case, 61,000 miles out of the same F-150 transmission. And this one right here was out of a completely different vehicle, which was a 2011 Kia Sorento that had 98,000 miles on it, never been changed. All three of these had never been changed. This is the first time, so you kind of see what happens. This you can see it makes this one look pretty good. This one didn't smell burnt out of the transmission of the F-150. This one that had 98,000 miles out of the Kia Sorento definitely looked the worst, and it started to smell a little bit of burnt. And it's kind of weird because Kia recommends to change it at 100,000 miles. So I even did a little bit early. But also the time frame on these, this is like 5.5 years. This was about 5 years 3 months, and this one was almost 10 years. So anyway, you guys have a good day.